Hi, everybody. I just wanted to check in and do a reading for the collective. It's a post eclipse reading, and let's take a look and see what energies are coming into our life as well as what's been illuminated and will be going away. So let's get right into it. I'm going to start the Vintage Tarot, and let's just see what energies have been illuminated from this eclipse that we just had. That was yesterday. Now these readings could be for right now, or this could come into play, a few weeks or up to 6 months for the eclipse. So I'm gonna clear the energy. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please be here now to give guided messages to the collective for the post-eclipse season. Thank you so much. Okay. I'm going to do it just a little bit more shuffle. Alright, well, I hope everything is treating you well. My eclipse so far has been pretty easy breezy, but let's take a look. So what energies are leaving our life post-eclipse? Imbalance of energy, imbalance in relationships, imbalance in work. So I see some balance coming in. What else is leaving? Oh, being blindfolded. You can no longer go back to an old way of seeing things. Now that you've seen this new truth, it just changes your perspective on everything, and that. So being blindfolded is leaving your life. What else? What else? Whoa, the Hanged Man, the stuck energy. So you're getting unstuck with this balance. You're coming into flow. You'll be more like the Two of Pentacles in flow. This is really great. So let's see. And so that is what's leaving. What is coming in? What energy are coming in? I see hard work and a new beginning. You're going to be working towards this new beginning, or yeah, you're going to be developing this new beginning. Let's work with ease. Let's do things with ease. Queen of Swords, you're going to be using your mind, so it's like a work harder, no, smarter, not harder. So you're going to be using your mind with this new idea, and it's going to feel a lot lighter than it has in the past. And even though there's work to be done, you have like a happy attitude about it, but you're also being realistic. Let's see. What are the challenges that, lovers. Challenges in love. Ace of Wands. This is a new passion. So this could pertain to this Fool and Seven of Pentacles. Or it could just be like a new idea. What else is challenging? What else is challenging for the collective? Spirituality. Well, it says so he's the Pope, but it's diplomacy, spirituality. So it could be that like a change in your relationship due to this new higher perspective. So let's get some clarifying cards and see what's going on here. I'm going to use the Smith Waite deck. Let's get a little more clarity on this. Okay, so what is this imbalance that we have on the Six of Pentacles that's leaving? What is this imbalance? What is this? Oh. Planning a new future. So it could be business, it could be relationships, but the imbalance is, it's coming into balance because somebody's preparing to move to a different shore. Like somebody's leaving. And what is this? Ooh, Two Swords. So there's feeling of lack in this relationship or in this career. Feeling of being out in cold, so that's why the plans for the new path. You're gonna have to have strength, and it, you know, finding motivation sometimes is going to be a challenge. You're gonna have to have strength and not be not aloof, but you're gonna have to, like, you know, decide what it is that you're passionate about. It kind of feels like there wasn't anything going on. This is a stuck energy. So having strength to kind of move past it. And the Hangman is a stalemate. There's not any further you can go in this situation. Let's see. What is this? Let's hang that here. Give me more clarity on what this situation is. Emotions. So I feel like this is a relationship. This is a Make-A-Wish. This talks about having all of your emotions in order. You know, it's like on the road to happiness. What else can you tell me about this situation? Yes. So, is it 9 and 9? Yeah. So, the Hanged Man was, like, you couldn't make it to this from where you were. So you had to, like, change and move positions. And so it's showing up as a challenge. So what is this new energy, the Fool? What is this new adventure? And what is this new thing that the collective is doing? Ooh, Queen of Cups. So it's like you're preparing for your future, to have like a more stable future, you know, with both emotional stability and love, but also like home stability as well. What else can you tell me? Oh, a new partnership, and that's on the Queen of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. So in work, there's this new partnership. You also have a King of Wands showing up, which is, you know, growth. It's a passion. This is like a can-do person. This is a person that gets things done. Now, these may be like people that you're working with. You know, the Two of Cups. So a lot of people read this as a love card. It could possibly be a new love interest, but this is giving work vibes with all these people here. One of the cards fell. Ooh. So you're going to watch out for somebody that you're working with, or this partner. Or caution. This caution's also not taking on more than you can, or shouldering more burden than you can handle. But it is like, I would be cautious, because you also have the Queen of Swords, and that's coming up. This could be you. This could be you finally, like, being able to put words to what you mean, like in communicating effectively. Is standing up for yourself more self-confidence, that kind of thing, and like also knowing what you're talking about as well, being a good communicator, but like also being not stern, but like knowing knowing how to shut it down, any drama. Okay, so tell me a little bit more about this Queen of Swords. Ooh, Hanged Man again. So you have the Hangman as something leaving in your life, but you also have it as something coming into your life. Why do you have the Hanged Man twice? Maybe the first thing you do doesn't work right away. You've got the High Priestess, so this is using your intuition, and the Queen of Swords again. Wow. So this Queen of Swords is coming into your life. It makes you still feel like this Hanged Man. So it's a little bit of a loop of energy. You're going to need to use your intuition on this one. Oh, then you got the Lovers. So this is definitely a new love interest. It's interesting that you're in the Hanged Man position again. It seems as if you may have come out of something and may here be coming into something. And if you're not in a relationship, then this is business partner. It's saying to use your intuition, and make sure that you're not being taken advantage of, because you don't want to end up like this again. Or maybe this is happening now, like something happened and you're like, oh my god, I can't believe that happened again. So this is something that is coming to light with this eclipse energy that has just come in. And then you have the Lovers again. You have a lot of repeating cards here. So what do we say this is? This was the challenges, the obstacles. So let's see, why is the Lovers here in the obstacles? What is this obstacle with the Lovers? Oh, hey. Transformation. Like somebody's changing. Where did that go? Somebody's changed their perspective and there's transformation. Oh, it was the Hierophant. Right? It's in there somewhere. Alright. Oh, no, it's right here. The Hierophant. Yeah. So you're having this, like, kind of a spiritual transformation. And it changes, like, the way, you relate in relationships. Some sort of spiritual awakening. And then you got the Tower. So, yeah, it feels like there's a lot of quick energy, and you got the Page of Wands, which is the start of new beginnings. Quick changes, right? So it's like Relationships. You've got the Magician, which is transformation, and then the Tower. And as we know about the Tower crumbles because the foundation is weak. And so it's a good thing because now you're going to rebuild this tower with the stronger foundation. So it's the start of a new beginning, but it's also the end of something. And then you have the Page of Wands. It's just like the beginning, beginning some passion, and the Ace of Wands. So you're passionate, like some new idea, passionate new beginning, and which you has the Hierophant, which is, you know, spirituality, working with others, being more in the spotlight. In this case, I'm feeling spirituality coming up for this collective. And it's saying, yeah, you've got death, which is like, this is the end of this cycle. Things aren't going to go back to the way they were. Like, this is a whole new way of viewing yourself, viewing others, viewing life. You know, maybe it's like a whole life change. Maybe you know, oh, in here too, it says you can like put down the wand because this is an old, outdated mindset, and the war's over, and like you've been diligent and resilient and all of these things, but you can put this down now, these heavy burdens. And this one is about like living the sweet life. A lot of times it means nostalgia, but it's like, it means like a good, happy life. And you're going to be leaving behind like these cups here. With this one, these cups are full, so it's sort of like an all that glitters is not gold thing. Like, you know, you're leaving behind these cups because these cups aren't meant for you. And a lot of times they say this guy's going on a spiritual journey here. And so maybe, yeah. So like, you just can't see people the way that you saw them before, or you can't see someone the way you saw them before, or maybe your job, like you don't agree with their values or morals, or maybe it's somebody in your family you don't agree their values and morals because of something that happened during this eclipse. We can look at a couple more cards. But whatever it is, it makes you decide to like change the way that you've been living your life. Ultimately, like these kinds of eclipse readings are good, like I said, for up to 6 months. They usually manifest within that time, because then you have your next eclipse cycle 6 months later. And you have the Knight of Cups, so it's like a new emotion. Like, you feel different. You know, you're going forward to find a path that it's like fulfills you emotionally. Yeah. In the bottom of the deck, you're moving on from this situation. So you know, if this doesn't resonate with you and it's not your story, don't try and make it fit. But if it does, like you know that like this is like happening for the better, the betterment of your future. So let's pull a healing shaman card and see what the healing shaman deck has to say about some healing advice for you. Masculine energy, like more joyful happiness energy, the sun card, to heal your masculine side. Maybe go outside more in the sun. Let's see here, let's get another one of these. Death, total transformation. So it's like, embrace this change and don't try and I would say, like, let these changes happen. You know, it's time for this transformation. You know, with Death twice, it's like you just have to let these changes unfold naturally, and then like see, you know, what what is going to take you down this road. And let's pull. Let's pull. Let's pull one of these water oracles. It's Rebecca Campbell. Yeah, all these changes are, in our best interest. Times are changing for a lot of people, industries are becoming outdated, and, our interests are changing all the time. And with all this heavy energy on the news and stuff all of the time, it's easy to get lost in it, and it's hard to heal, to take the time to recover and from the noise, and it's hard to not absorb it, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so you got the sacred well, replenishment, self-care, give from a place of plenty. So it's saying to, exactly what I was saying. Take the time to rest at this time, and do the things that really fill you up and bring you joy. It's just, even if it's just the daily little things, and then you have let it go. You can't make this up. Release the past, forgive, soften, move forward, and that's what I'm saying. You've got to embrace these changes and let it unfurl for you. This may have been, these changes may have been something you've been fighting off for a long time. A change of work, a change of residence. Maybe something hasn't been working for a while, and you're fixing it every time, and it's time to let it die and become something new. And it's time to start living this next chapter and this next phase in your life. Anyway, I think this was a really good reading, and I'm really excited for your future. So come back for more readings, and if you made it this far, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it. Thank you so much.